Getting ready to head into the busiest part of the hurricane season.
And although we are not tracking any storms right now, thankfully, we do want to make sure that your yard is ready in the event that a storm does come our way.
Meteorologist Mark Collins joins us live from the Ace Hardware in Arlington. Mark.
Hey, Bruce. Well, that's right. You know, we don't have any storms coming our way, so it's a perfect opportunity to get out in the yard and make sure that it's hurricane ready. And that includes trimming the trees. Yes, wintertime is the better time to trim the trees, not only because it's cooler, but because the trees are dormant and it's easier to trim them. But now is the time when we don't have storms to get out there and remove some of those branches that might cause shingle damage or get close to the power lines, because if the trees come down on the power line, then, well, guess what? You're out of power for just that much longer. But look at all these things that you might have in your yard. Just think how these could fly through the air with the storm. That's the last thing that you want. The yard furniture around your house could become flying projectiles. You don't want these just tossed down the street. These cost a pretty penny. You could actually put these in your pool if you have them, but the ones that are metal like this, just be careful. They could scratch up the pool bottoms. Better yet, the plastic Adirondack chairs are a good place to sit at the bottom of the pool. We've got garbage cans. These could go flying as well. You know, $20 nice Ace garbage can. You don't want these winding up down the street. And of course, bird containers, these bird baths, they can catch air. Even though they seem very heavy now, just imagine them when the winds get up to 74 plus miles per hour like you'd find in a hurricane. So now's the time to go out there and preview your yard. And when you have a lovely grill like this, this is one thing that you want to put in your garage. But what should not go in your garage, what should not go into your house, is the propane tank. Because when the power's out in the house, your house can get very hot. And when these things get hot, they can explode. Also, you know what? They can also leak. So you don't want to have the propane gas, which is heavy, just kind of oozing out along the floor of your home. Another reason why you don't want to store these in the house, unless they're empty. Then, of course, you could keep them in your house, which would be unsightly, so then leave them in your garage. But only if they're empty. And if you have a nice grill like this, well, invite me over to your house, because I would love to cook out with you. Hey, so, you know, Richard, it looks like tropics are a little quiet here, but the heat is just oppressive. That's why I think you should just call a certified arborist to do that trim work. What do you think?